Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another beautiful day. It's a nice, wonderful day. It is 6:49 a.m. It is Thursday, the 10th of August. I have to go pay for my storage unit today. I can't afford it. If you could help, that would be awesome. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign. This is a very bad month. I had to pay for my bankruptcy lawyer an extra $500. I have no money as it is. I end up minus like $300 every month because of my financial situation, which I'm going to be working on resolving this month. But right now I couldn't close my storage unit. I have to pay for it because of my bankruptcy lawyer having to be paid. I don't have the money. If you could help, that would be awesome. I need to get to zero, and I'm about after this is done, I'm going to be so close to minus 500, it isn't going to be pretty. But if you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign, that would be awesome. Thank you. It is at 6:50 a.m. and if you're watching this, I'm posting this very late today. Comcast is doing me no favors anymore at all. We pay a lot of money for this service. It's over $250 with unlimited internet. And Comcast is now, you get a cap or you can have unlimited. And unlimited is a lot. Their cap is a fair amount, but it's a cap. And the way I do my channel, I'm going to hit that cap fast. So we pay for unlimited internet. Now, when we first moved in here, it would go down for about a half hour, like once a month. Not bad. Well, now we've been here 6 months. Now it goes down for 5-6 hours a time, a couple times a week. And this is ridiculous. So once again, I woke up this morning at 5-something a.m. from pain, dragged my carcass into here at the computer room, and it's down. Internet's off. So right now it's almost 7 a.m. and the internet's still down. You know, I want to go, of course, and wake up my housemates because the router is in their room, of course. But that would be kind of pointless because the last time it was down like this, I fought with myself because I was uploading my vlog. You know, at 7:58, I started uploading my vlog, and at 7:58 and 30 seconds, the internet went down. And it didn't come back for 6 hours. I kept fighting with myself, trying to go, gosh, I'd let them sleep because I get to bed about 3 or 4 in the morning. No, let them sleep or have them go reset the router. Sleep or router. And I fought with myself, but then I let him sleep. He got up out of bed around 11 o'clock to do something. I said, before you go downstairs, could you go and reset the router? Pissed him off, but he did it. He's not a morning person. Neither is she. But so he went in there, reset it. Didn't matter. Stayed down, like I said, for another 3 hours. So even if I go in there and wake him up, that's not going to turn the internet on. I've got good clear signal to the router, and it's from the router to the internet, and that's Comcast. So I gotta call Comcast later today. That's ridiculous that we're paying this excessive, exorbitant amount, and we're not getting anywhere close to that because it keeps going down. It's ridiculous. It's insane. Welcome to America, you know, but it's capitalism can go cancerous. And right now, cancerous capitalism is kind of a blight on the world. And if you say, no, it's not, it's like, well, what's stopping us from like taking care of global climate change? And if you're one of those who doesn't believe there's global climate change, that's because capitalism has a lot of money going into funding global climate deniers who are the only ones who don't believe this stuff. Every year we break new records on heat because our planet's getting hotter and hotter because we're pumping more and more greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. It's gotta stop or we're gonna all die. But I think we've already passed the tipping point. I mean, right now in Washington State, summer means everything dies because we don't rain anymore. It's been almost 2 months now since it rained in Washington State in this area. When I was a kid, and I've Googled all this stuff too. When I was a kid, it snowed every winter, and it snowed deep. It was a good foot or more every winter, and it stayed around for months. Now we're lucky if it snows. And if it does snow, we don't get much. And our summers used to be not that mild, not that bad, moderately mild. They were green. Even 5-6 years ago, we had green summers. Now it hits summer, everything dies. Everything is dead. It's brown outside. There is nothing green. Grasses, all the lawns are dead. The trees are having trouble staying alive because it's so hot. There's no water. This is not the way our state, Washington State, is supposed to be. This is a rain area here, and everything is dying every summer because it's so hot. It doesn't rain anymore. If you don't believe there's a global climate change, it's because the global climate deniers who are paid for by the capitalist, cancerous capitalists who have a lot of money devoted into pain. And if you say, well, they wouldn't do this, they've got to live here too. Yeah, they do. And they don't look past, when I die. So unless we can change something somehow, we're doomed as a species. So wonderful. So yeah, I have no access to any internet stuff. But last night, I could tell something was going to go bad last night because my housemate, he plays online games a lot. He plays Battlefield and, well, largely right now it's Battlefield, but he also plays like GTA Online, stuff like that. But it's games where, you need to have a very low latency. And so normally there's a very low latency, but last night I was uploading my Torchlight to my second channel, and that just knocked him down. It was unplayable for him to play Battlefield because it took his ping, normally around 10 to 50. Not wonderful, but playable. And it was like 300. He was, shot. He might as well have been firing blindly because he's a sniper. He might as well have been shutting his eyes and firing blindly because with that much latency, there's no way you're getting an accurate picture, and there's no way that any of your shots are going to make it there. So as soon as my Torchlight video finished uploading, we reset the internet. And I stayed off. I should have uploaded my zombie video last night because I've been wanting to upload my second video to my game channel all night, and I can't because the internet's still down. 657, so thumbs up. I can't thank anybody. I'm very, very sorry. Normally I would thank people. I would thank 20 to 25 kind, wonderful commenters for having left kind, wonderful comments. Now, again, I don't read the comments when I thank people. I read as many comments as I can when I'm not recording. I try to hit 100%. I can't. I think I've hit a good 95% plus on the reading department. I got something in my eye, and it's just, the eye goober stuff that you get when you're sleeping, but it hurts. So I'm seeing if I can get it out. Now, if I can remember what I was talking about, good old fibro, as soon as I get distracted, then I can lose it, and I feel like I've lost it entirely. What was I talking about? It was last night. It was gone. Completely. Oh, hell. Yeah, it's gone. I cannot remember at all what I was talking about. Unfortunately, my fibromyalgia is such that 90% of the time I feel like I just woke up. And commitment with that is, when you just wake up and you're talking with somebody and you're saying things, the stuff that you say as you're just waking up, when you're fully awake, try and remember what you said. It's very difficult, if at all possible, because your remembering part of your brain is not functioning yet. When you're asleep, your rememberer shuts off. That's why it's so difficult to remember what your dreams are, because the remembering part of your brain literally shuts off. And so when you wake up, it's very difficult to remember what you were saying, thinking when you were first waking up, because your rememberer is not working properly. That's the way I feel all the time. Everything that I have just been talking about, this entire video, as I've said it, has been lost because I said it as I was waking up. The problem is that feeling of just waking up follows me through the present and is always there. So it's very difficult for me to follow my own conversational bread trails. All I need is something like the pain in my eye to distract me, so I had to get that end gone. Yeah, I'm trying to remember to see if I can backtrack the trail. And no, I have no clues what it was about. So my sincere apologies. I am very sorry. What I have to do today, I talked about this before, I have to go and pay for my storage unit though. So I'm going to go and pay for my storage unit today. But like I did, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I can't remember now. I got about 4 or 5 boxes out of my storage unit. I'm going to go get 4 or 5 boxes out of my storage unit today when I go to pay for my storage unit. And then tomorrow I have to go to the dentist. I'm going to go and get another 4 or 5 boxes until I've gotten by myself as much as I can out of there. I have been talking to somebody else to see about getting some help, because my housemates who said that they'll help me and get it done, it's been 3 months now they've been saying that, and now I have to go pay for my storage unit again, and I can't afford that again. So again, if you could help me with that, just 1 more month at the very least, because I'm emptying things out. If I cannot get rid of my storage unit entirely this month of August, I'm going to get it broken down into a smaller storage unit where I will not have to pay for the huge amount, because we've already emptied out some of it, and the front part of it is no longer packed tight. So I don't need the full-size storage unit that I have right now. At the very least, I'm going to get it so that I won't be paying as much. Now, some of the stuff I simply have no room. I mean, I have a stove, an actual stove, real stove. You plug it into the wall, you know, it's got the top part. I'm not sure it's got a top part. It might be just, yeah, it's just this part here with the, you know, the controls on the base part of it, you know, the stove, and then it's a stove. So I've got a stove, I've got a freezer, which is about, it's almost as tall as a normal refrigerator, and it's about 1/4 of the size. So it's just a small freezer, but it's a freezer. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where there was stuff in it and it was shut for a time. And so when you open it up, it's got it's not a good smell inside there. There's nothing rotting inside of it. It's just it wasn't cleaned out entirely before being shut, and so, you know, there's still food particles got left behind and rotted and decayed, and that odor ain't good. So there's that. I got that sort of stuff going up there still inside, where there's just simply no room. And then I got some furniture that's just molded. It was microfiber stuff. Yeah, microfiber furniture, and it's dead. It's moldy and bad, so I just gotta throw stuff like that out. I got bookcases that some places I have room, some places I don't. So stuff like that, I just gotta take out and demolish. But I have got a lot of pictures and stuff still up there. A lot of things, like, I got a ton of old VHS tapes still that Jen used to have. And then some that were still mine, but I don't have a VHS player anymore. Mine all died. And any electronics that I had that were put in there, if they were toward the front of the storage unit, they died already because it wasn't a heated unit. And so the front of it, when it got moist, that moisture wiped out electronics at the front of the unit. So I don't have anything to play tapes on anymore, nor do I really have any desire to play tapes. So thumbs up. But I've got that, and there's one thing my wife and I had. It's a marble-topped little table thing, only it's the kind that you can move around. It had a handle, but the handle never worked right, and it broke. It was free. My wife won a $5,000 prize on a radio station once. She would win stuff like that. I've never won. She would win. And we got $5,000 worth of free furniture. My recliner downstairs that I sit in and fall asleep in. And you've seen in my videos when I used to live in my brother-in-law's garage. That's through my recliner that she got for me with that $5,000. So, thumbs up on that. But try to follow the tracks. I've got lots of good stuff. And there's a lot of just stuff, memories that I don't know what to do with anymore. Before she died, my wife bought a lot of dolls, you know, dolls that looked like babies. And she bought them because she wanted baby dolls that looked like our kids. And we had, well, we still have, in their boxes still, in my storage unit, a bunch of those baby dolls that she bought. They look very realistic. They were expensive. I don't know what to do with those. I don't use baby dolls. The only things I really collect, quote unquote, that's all one's all tangled up, is stuffed animals, beanie babies. I mean, I don't even care if they're beanie babies. I only like stuffed animals. I don't even know why I like stuffed animals. So I don't really collect, and that I don't actively seek them, but if they come across me, I glom onto them. So I've got lots of stuffed animals. So there's just a lot of crapola in there. I just gotta, I'm hoping some of this I'm going to give to my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law. My brother-in-law, he doesn't care. In fact, he hated my wife, and my wife hated him. Hated each other with a passion. Before, at the beginning of their marriage, my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, because, yeah, there was, when they were first getting married, those two, my wife, and that was like they had been married for 16 years. Well, it's been a long marriage, but this was way back before I met her. But she took a thick phone book and she whipped it across the room and it slammed into his head. She was pissed at him. And that's the kind of relationship that we've had. That's the kind of guy he is. He has actually been the kind of person, he enjoys confrontation. So he thinks stuff like that is funny, making someone so pissed that they'll whip a phone book across the room at you. That's entertainment. Well, as much as I'd like to keep going, hopefully the internet's going to come on at some point. If you could check my links down below, that would be awesome. It would be greatly appreciated. I got like Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+, my blog. That would be awesome. My thanks to everybody who's donated to my GoFundMe campaign. My thanks to every single one of my Patreon.com patrons. You are beautiful, awesome, wonderful people. It is because of all of you, both my Patreon.com patrons and my GoFundMe campaign donators. Thank you all so much. Because of you, I've been able to pay for my bankruptcy lawyer and stay in this house. Thank you so much. If you could donate, that would be very awesome. I still need a lot of help. Please. But if you cannot donate or you do not donate, I take all donations of goodwill and deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, that would be very cool. I do appreciate all the positive validation for my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be also extremely awesome. I would understand why you wouldn't want to. I'm a weird older guy, set in my ways. My personality has rubbed people wrong my whole life. So I would understand if you don't like the videos. I would understand if you do not want to subscribe. But if you are down with it, I will do my damnedest to keep you entertained from now till the literal end of time, so thumbs up for that. Well, it's 19 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm just going to yammer for a couple, and then I'm going to close this off at 20. Hopefully, when I get back from my storage unit, because I'm going to leave at a little bit before 9 to get there. I can't do a reaction video. I'm not connected to the internet. So so a little before 9, I'm going to take off. So I'm going to get a ration video done later, a game video done later. So you take care, have a great day, and I will see you on the flip side. So you have a good day, my friend.